I didn't click that. It logged in. I did not click that button. Alright, hold up real quick. I am looking at something. I gotta start looking at this app again. I need to put it back on my main page. Hey, what's up, tall person? How it goes? I totally don't log in from the main screen every time when I start the game just for that animation. Just, you know, ignore me. Anyways, what's up, everyone? This is Kyle, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we left off, we had to level up Warrior, because this is the class I'm going to be playing until the end of this, the base game. And the post-base game, maybe. Yeah. Oh, nice, you get to catch it live? Welcome. Good time, too, because I'm continuing the story. Last time, nothing really happened. Want to get in the door, please?
Well, you should have said something. Come on.
I just did. Oh, hi, Lucky. Did you forget something? The dog forgot his toy. It was right next to me. So my brother is thinking of getting a PC. I'm helping him build it. What? Who? You got everything on your side of it where it needs to be? Ah, okay. What I looked up apparently is, from what I understand, stuff that is compatible and will have no bottlenecking. Usually it's the power of the processor might be higher than what's, you know, GPU or vice versa. Usually you tell in game by the fact that you can't get higher frame rate, or you start, like, you know, chugging real bad. Like, for no reason, no matter the game. This is stuff that I did not really know all that well or look up all that well for my PC. I more was looking up how everything works and where the fuck everything goes to build them. Now I know more. Alright. Greetings, madam, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Here you go, here's a letter for the Admiral. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please, step this way. Please be dialogue so I don't have to talk.
Enter.
Oh, thank God. I get to be lazy.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you.
I know, I'm pretty awesome.
This way.
Damn.
I bid you welcome. I am Melvin.
There's a lot of tall people in this fucking room right now.
And commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
My character will explain it to you, and then you'll give me an update, because I don't remember. My memory's kind of bad. Oh, damn it. Oh, right, we're doing the memorial service for the people that died at the, Battle of Cartano. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? I know, right? It's like time flies or something. 5 years since the great since the Garlean Empire sought the west, I can't read, sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. Really, that's the only time she's ever said her name out loud? At least voice acted, I'm guessing. It was in an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Legatus Nail Vandarnus, Els take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to Cartano Flats, and there we met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort. I'm guessing that's their version of ounce, an ounce. We could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an eighth of hell of Eorzea. Hold up, I'm drinking some water at the moment. Alright. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words could not well describe the scene. Garlemald Legion numbers 10. I'm kind of picking that up a little bit. You got the 7th. I know the one we're currently facing is the 14th, right? Hold up, I'm doing a think. The 7th Legion was responsible because they were with the one guy. They're responsible for the Meteor Project. Final Fantasy VII has as the, end of the game having to deal with Meteor. It's just, I beat you before you could write it. I just saw it in chat. Let the record show I came to that by myself. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. I wonder what happened. We will find out later. I find that funny. The current one is 14th, like the game. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. I can read. I just can't speak. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. When Archon Louis Sois still was with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For a second, I was like, wait, where is she going with this sentence? For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our forces will catch us unprepared. Our foes. Okay, maybe I can't read. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials the Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. I had to read that sentence like, wait, where's she going with Imperials crowd? Damn it all. We need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Reborn has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Alright, cool. You think she'd be the most difficult? She looks like one that would be. But she's like, no, I'll accept it. He makes a point. We got problems. We should probably team up again. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Velka. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Alright, time to, oh right, I'm level 15. Time to head upstairs and do our warrior quest. Where the hell is the door? There it is. I probably turned around and looked at it like 6 times, but I was turning myself around in my head. Where am I? What's going on? I'm scared. Someone call my parents. It's like the kid up at the front of Walmart. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. Speaking of being lost, shit. I should use the aetheryte crystal. It'll be faster to get around. So I learned an interesting fact about 1.0. There wasn't an aetheryte crystal here. It was somewhere else. I don't know where it was. I wasn't looking at the video. I was listening. But where it is now, it did not exist originally. Zip. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you to once more lift your axe in the service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Las Nocia. This monster is no Kajuta, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. Is that a new word for me? I don't know if I've heard that word before. How to find this beast? Well, I am I am fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances as a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Rainfred. He took up residence in Aleport some years ago, and will gladly aid you in this task. With Rainfred's assistance, you are to track down this prowling danger and provide it swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true. Alright, time to go kill a beast. A foul beastie. I was in Aleport. Did I ever hit that crystal? No, but I did hit the one next to it, so I'll go here. Thankfully, I at least made some good decisions on that. That is a cool looking castle. I'm sure it's a dungeon, but I'm wondering what is it for? And why is a crystal thing sticking out of it? Is that from when Bahamut attacked, or have those always been in it? Alright, let me check. No one's doing that fate. I don't see anyone doing that one. Now that I'm a level 15, I will only do fates if I see someone else doing it. I do not need to level up this, well, I do need to level up another class later, but I can always, do that off time. Maybe if I head back to Ul'dah, I'll join up the, guild for that. Shit, I also need to join the one that's in Gridania. There are quite a few classes that I'm going to have to play over this series. Ooh, it's a person. They get to fly, you bad. Ooh, it's another person. I'm running into a wall because I'm looking at people. Are you up or down? I'm going to assume down. I think I guessed right. Let me check. Yes, I did. Hello, Rainfred. Rainfred? Oi! Oh, wine zone girls, are ye? I still don't know how to say that name. Well, I've known that sprat since he was a knee-high to a... Well, he was always kind of a big fella. Yeah, he was always kind of a big fella. Was Ryzerin. Why is there... I'm very confused on this sentence. Well, he was always kind of a big fella, was Ryzerin. Anyways. And now they call him Axe Master, eh? Not a subtle lot, you marauders. So I suppose you're here to hunt down local trouble. What you need do then is take yourself northwest up towards Camp Skull Valley and give a good whistle. The main bugger you're after, his name's, oh dear God, what is that? Patripatin. By the by, will come running across the Wheaton Plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory. Good God, man. There's so many spaces and stuff, and I am trying to read this shit with all the broken up English. It is very hard. And plus, I have a hard time speaking in general. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory, see? So you better have that cleaver of yours ready. I thought I said clever. Oshon's blessing be upon ye. Alright. We have to go north, wherever the hell he said. Ah, over there. Those orange crystals are corrupted crystals created from Dalamud's fall. Oh, alright. Is that something that they tell us in the story, or is that just something you're supposed to infer? If I ever ask any questions that are related to the story that get revealed later, don't actually tell me. I want to know what it is. You get away from... Motherfucker. Let's go then. You made a terrible mistake, didn't you? Why did he, like, yell kind of like, you know, stock dinosaur noise? Alright, what am I fighting? Hello. There we go. Help them out a little bit. I never hit the crystal here. I should probably do that real quick before I leave. A little of both. In universe, it is common knowledge and can be inferred if you talk to NPCs. It isn't a spoiler per se. Oh, okay. Yeah, so long as there's no spoilers. My questions are generally rhetorical, unless it's me trying to figure out how to, like, do something like, how the fuck do I do this? Alright, where's my, nope. Yep, let us go back to Limsa Lominsa. Alright, let's, yeah, Gridonia, right? No, we need to, oh. I'm forgetting what I was doing. Marauder. I did the thing, was that it? Or do I have to do something else? I have been in contact with Reinfred, and he has naught but praise for you, Velka. Your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day. A task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have become. Report to Skapfig, where he awaits on the bank of the ageless river, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. Alright. To Skimminamina. Go to this guy on a river, gotcha. Where is he at? Over there? I'd rather just teleport. Alright, ooh. I forget the map does that. If it's not all grayed out and I go to move the camera, it moves the map. Only 5 more levels and I get a chocobo. Oh my god, it's people. I'm always surprised to see people because, when I came back to this game, I went to the, you know, first thing I did was just go back to the lower areas, and it was a ghost town. I'm like, where'd all the people go? I have learned since then that, hold up. I keep going in weird spots. I have learned since then that, why all the people were back when I was playing is because it was from the, like, mass exodus of former World of Warcraft players. Where are you at? Are you the guy across the way? What's up, Scap? Oi, lass. I know why you're here. And after seeing this big old boulder, I'd wager you know why you're here too. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than those pebbles Rothgeim had you training on. To crack this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Impossible, you say? Ha! Wyrnzion wouldn't send you out here if he didn't think you capable. Alright, let me go break this rock. Oh, I guess it was just the basic attack. Ha! Would you look at that? And on your first attempt, too. Well, I guess it's back to the Axe Master for you. Alright, I guess I'll spend some money. I've got over 1,000, so it's kind of worth it. I mean, not for long, but... Anyways. Sorry, it's just a random person sitting there. I knew you would return before long. The deafening crack of shattering boulder reached me even here. Hey, what's up, Angry? This feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in the form of a new technique. Adopted and perfected by our guild forebears, the tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels. Though we primarily focus on close quarters combat, you will no doubt find that having a powerful ranged strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Kajuta weighs heavily on your mind, Velka. But hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There is no swift road to attaining the peak of mastery you seek. Only a steady, measured ascent. I think I'll take the pants. Not pants, the, I will take the boots. I have learned to throw my axe. Somehow it comes back to me, don't ask. Alright, now let's head to Gridania. Also, where did I get put? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Tomahawk. Let's put that there on X. Oh, before we head to Gridania, let's finish up this plate. Yeah. I think I have everything not equipped on her anymore. Nope. Wrong thing. There we go. Alright, make the Marauder, the Pugilist. When we go back to Ul'dah, I gotta do the Paladin quest, and when we get to Gridania, I need to start the one for Dragoon. And where's the elevator? There it is. Hello, take me up to the airship, please. Sprouts! Sprouts everywhere! Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, madam. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Wait, when did you serve me the last time? Was it when I left? I mean, by left, I mean left the station. The gangplank. Don't you mean the gangway? I'm pretty sure that's what a gangway is. It's the plank that leads up to the ship. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. And here we are at the giant forest. Because every RPG needs to have a giant magical forest. If you don't have that, there's just something wrong with you. Hello? I'm not standing in front of you. Where are you bowing at?
Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival.
Alright, let's go do that. Alright, Greetings, good madam. I'm pretty sure you're a guy, yeah. You are the Ul'dah envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the Elder Seedseer awaits. Alright. Where am I? Oh, I'm downstairs, right. It's been so long since I've actually walked downstairs in Gridania. Yeah, it's over there. Alright, let's touch this big crystal first. Oh, Lord, there's a lot of people. Again, not as much as the first few times that... Actually, there's a lot of people back there. The first few times that I played this game, but it's still a lot of people. It was like hordes of people. Whenever you would walk by one of these, it was just hordes of people. Crowds everywhere that you look. Wherever there was someone doing a quest, you know, a quest end or a quest start, it was a whole group of people there doing it. Where are you? Woman. You are the Ul'dah envoy.
You are the Ul'Dan envoy? Begging your pardons, madam, but might I inspect the missive you bear?
Sure.
Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me.
Hey, I recognize you.
So you are the Ul'Dan envoy.
Envoy. I like envoy better than envoy, but whatever.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
Oh, God, I am tall.
Allow me to introduce myself.
It like comes up like right like above my belly button.
I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message.
Is a grand
from the
company
Flame
like an
General.
army? And now I must read the rest.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Carteneau. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of the conflict with the Empire?
I nodded. That is how I speak. It entirely translated to her because I have telepathy.
It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I will tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Isilbard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magic tech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Ilzabard lay within its grasp, it's turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea.
Yes, a grand company serves as the military of each city. Ah, okay. City-state. City-states like Rome, not Rome, like Sparta and Athens. I couldn't think of it there. All I could think was the word democracy.
Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magic tech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvis.
I'm surprised I got that out on the first go.
The man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness.
80 winter. What does that mean? What is a score? I know it has to do with time. I remember Abraham Lincoln, 7 years ago.
If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years. which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Score is 20 years. How much time did she say then? Also, I can see why you say she's cute, Angry. I see it. Commanding this Score means 20, but not necessary years. Ah. I have a feeling within the context she meant it as years. Maybe? Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius van Belsar. Hey, I got it right. Only because I've queued for the main scenario quest thing many times and fought through that dungeon that doesn't let you skip cutscenes. And I have heard that man say his name many times. I have read his name many times on screen as well. A man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. I thought it was going to say advice. Advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. Why'd you do that? What'd you say?
Trash can.
Oh. You guys will have to sit here and listen to this music while I bring in some trash cans that I totally spaced because I'm retarded. Be right back. Wait, actually. Ooh, I'm afraid this might skip something. Please don't skip anything when I press this.
I have returned. Anyways, where was I? A storm gathers upon the horizon. Sorry, I had to like run all the way through the house outside. I was trying to be quick, man. That was a far run, and I'm not in very good shape. I wolf down Big Macs like they're Tic Tacs, you know what I mean? Anyways, a storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. An embrace, a remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. I was wondering why we were watching her walk away. She's going over to sign on the... Good God, is that a giant lily pad or something? No, it's a table. That looks like a lily pad. I have a piece of candy in my hand that I want to eat, but I'm waiting until all dialogue is gone because it's a hard candy. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. Forthwith! I thank you for coming. May the 12 seed you safely home. Are we done? Can I eat the candy? Oh. Alright, now use the airships whenever I want. It just costs skill. Good lord, that's loud. And plus, I'm a level 16. Why are we walking? No. How fix? Okay. Oh, I think I know what did it. I think I know what did it. Let me try this. Yep, my go back screen is also my toggle for walk on my keyboard in this game. That explains why it did that. That makes sense. You are the storm that is approaching? What, the one I'm currently standing in? I will talk to this person. In a second. Alright, let me accept this real quick. I think you're a dude. I pray your meeting with the Elder Cedar went well, my lady envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merlwib? Blowfishwin of Limsa Lamenza? Yes, I did. While you were there, did you happen to meet Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. You are entrusted, if you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Baderon at his establishment. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, let's head over to, what guilds are there? Need to be a little closer to actually see them. Lancers are back here. Alright, so we have to run all the way to the shop. Alright, cool. Return is there, so we can use that to, return to Limsa Lamenza. I have no idea what it means by that down in the chat. I don't really care what it means by that down in the chat because I don't think it's important. Because everything seems to be working fine, so I'll just keep going. I wonder what's that way. Oh wait, I think I know what that is. I think that's a dungeon. I recently found the hard version of it on my main character. Hello, receptionist. It's always a woman, isn't it? That's sexist.
Welcome to the Lancers Guild, adventurer. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us?
Yes. Oh, D-pad only does it.
Very well. I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild.
No, I'm good. I just want a pony stick that more than... Oh, okay, never mind.
Than just an instrument of war. The spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game...
Oh, shit. Where'd that go? Okay.
And with game ever plentiful in the Twelves Wood, the weapon has been mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by Wood Whaler Captain Mistal? Wood Captain Mistal, nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Alright, Jillian. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild?
Yes, I have, Jillian.
Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Wayne, I'm going to say Wayne, Guildmaster Wayne know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us.
One of us. One of us. Google.
Pray make your way to the training area within our guild. Our guild master awaits you there.
I just realized I don't think I have level 1 stuff anymore. There's a level 1. I could always just buy some. Need shirt, pants, boots. Good thing the store is right there. I don't know if I have the guild for shirts, pants, and boots. YWAIN, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled, Angry. Arms mender. I'm gonna go with arms mender. You might sell more than just weapons. Oh, mender. Yeah. I can read. Alright, we need, there's a shirt. Level 1 pants. No, we just need, yeah, just this. Oh my god! What the fuck you selling this for? What is wrong with you people? There you go, that's much more reasonable. Thank you, Mayo. Sold that shit for 3,017. What the hell is wrong with you? Ha! I'm just looking for some basic ass shoes right here. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. What are these prices? Hmm. Hold up. Eventually you get to that point where you're tired of the hard candy and you're just like, I'm just gonna chew it. I have reached that point. Dude, I don't know why all this is so expensive. There's just some basic shoes. What is wrong with you people? See, like something like that, some slippers, I get. They're like specifically made shoes for specific stuff. Old gear is either super cheap or super expensive. It is relatively easy to get if you are going for a couple of crafts. But more annoying items to gather have markup value. For example, some crafting items can only be gotten as enemy drops. Those are more annoying to gather than simple gathering jobs. Ah. But for all the shoes? There we go. Thank you, Mayo. Again, thank you, Mayo. Hey, Squart, how goes? Alright, let's run over, get Lancer, do the beginning quest for Lancer, then we will head over to, Limsa Lamenza. Do that quest, then eventually we'll head back to Gridania, pick up, Paladin, blah, 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 blah. I will pick back up, some other stuff later. Dude, I know, glamour is like one of the end-game things in this. There's rating, and then there's glamour. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you have some combat experience, yet it remains to be seen if such skills as you have acquired will avail you here. Oh crap, I think I have to sneeze. Well. I hate sneezing. Ugh. Okay. I think I'm better. Fuck. I don't think I'm better. Fuck, that hit me hard. But no matter. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of the art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is also able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain. Such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. Ah, headphones, hold up. They were sitting a little low. Like that's gonna help, but I like to think it does. A lancer's worth may be measured by, quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to install this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. I mean, yeah, you gotta sell the class, man. Of course they're gonna boast about how awesome their class is. Look at him. He lives, breathes, and does nothing but be a lancer. He never makes it to Dragoon. He is just a lancer. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Yes. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Wayne, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged. I shall add to your hunting log the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. In celebration of the occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it, and speak to me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial, to be precise. Until the introduction of Reaper and Endwalker, Lancers/Dragoons were the only class that would wear maiming gear? What do you mean by maiming gear? God grief, she's naked. Alright, there we go, that works. And do not put anything over it. I need this as level 1 gear. Actually, no, it will be level 1 gear forever. It will just be covered by the glamour plate. Sucky thing about the Viere, their ears make it where you can't wear hats, so any cool hats that are on any armors, I can't wear. So, you were able to discern one end of the spear from the other. Good. I feel like I've just been condescended to. You are doubtless eager to put your new weapon to test, which is well, for I have a test in mind, or rather, a trial. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you're to go forth and put yourself against the creatures that roam just outside the city. The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Will do. And let me grab this aetherite shard. Sorry. A Realm Reborn had gear split into Disciple of War and Disciple of Magic for... Okay, so that was a gear type back in 1.0. Right? That's what I'm picking up from what you're saying. Also, I should go this way through the... Oh. Hold up. Need to change some stuff. Don't need auto attack because you automatically auto attack. Put you here. Put you here. And there we go. Because that means I can go like that. Dun, dun, dun. Come Heaven's Sword, combat armor was split into fending, casting, healing, maiming, scouting, and aiming and striking. Okay. So that's a new thing that they have. At least that's what I'm understanding, right? I could do this male, but I really don't care right now. My first spear. And I'm going to poke it into a giant ladybug. And we be I should just start grunting at the screen like a caveman. Like I was going to say, again, it would be terrifying to walk up to something and see, you know, a squirrel that big. Look at the size of this thing. Like, squirrels aren't that big. This thing is like the size of a friggin' medium-sized dog. Like this ladybug, too. Look at the size of this thing. And that's why I'm gonna kill it. You're too big. You must die. You scare me. Dun, dun, ba, ba, da. Da, 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 da. All right, let's go attack this giant fungi. Did I just learn a new skill, or? No, I don't think I did. I thought I did for half a second. It looked like I did. Well, now I did. Alright, how does this work? Okay, yeah, it's a combo, so put you there. Alright, let's return to the, I hit that aetherite shard, right? I think I did. Right? Did I leave the stove on? One of those moments right now. I don't remember. Oh no, this isn't good. God, that is a big crystal though. Yeah, I got it. Sweet. Alright, give me good armor, please. I think he'll give me armor. I could be wrong. So, you're back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of the art. That wasn't his voice. A lancer learns best when he is doing each thrust, making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time. And never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. That is well. It is clear you see the truth in my words. That will be all for the present. Now take your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Nice. Damn, I'm almost already a level 5. Don't have any armor for it. There we go. Alright, back to Marauder. Head over, grab that airship. Actually, I don't need to. I can just do this. And away we go. Yeah, Limsa is always the one that has the most populated server, it seems. Quite a bit of people, man. Hey, what's up, Black Romeo? How goes it? Right, yeah, it's the person that runs the inn tavern thing up above me. The drunken whore, drunken wench, that's what it is. Alright, who wanted to talk to me? You run this place? I'm going to guess this is, yeah, this is the same version as, like, as Momodi. Dude, Dispatch. I kind of want to play it, but at the same time, I already know the story, so it's like, eh. The only reason to play it would be to, like, make my own decisions and for the gameplay itself, but, eh. Maybe to stream it? Is there a... Can you stream it, though? Is there a, like, censored option in it? Welcome to the Drowning Winch. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with ye in a... Huh. Oi. I'm better on, alright? Who's asking? Ah. Heard I've got a job for capable venture, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though. This ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding hairy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you up on the details. I will take the Allegan Bronze. I got a Phoenix down? There's a couple sensor options, actually. Alright, cool. Then I might maybe stream that eventually. First, I'm going to play some Final Fantasy. At least through A Realm Reborn. At least the first half, maybe. Might take a break and do that, then. I thank ye for helping. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. And
Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Thank you. And then he proceeds to talk for the next 30 minutes. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of first rate. I mean, not first rate, but first dungeon. Satasha Sea Grots. And I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to Airport and find out what they are. What they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago, and as the Fishpack's pet pirate paid us an unwelcome visit, and folks feeling a bit nervous. If you could permit me, Master Bedron, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh wait, that was someone else speaking. Well, well, if it ain't Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe the rare honor, Commodore Reiner? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift through recent reports. You can censor the licensed music, you can censor profanity, though I don't know why anyone would. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, people would just for the, I guess, you know, for their, advertisement, but I don't have that. I would if someone would advertise for me. No, I'm just kidding, I wouldn't. Fuck off. And you can censor nudity. That's one that I definitely would. Not expecting to see some... Dude, all the censor bars that I have seen, it's like, good God! I didn't need to see a green one, Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Grot included. I can read, it's just a weird word. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals have taken up residence in caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with Sahagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lasnosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. Yeah, I can understand someone getting bored quick. The early game does drag on quite a bit. It gets much better later. You heard him. You heard the man. Good luck with to ye, lass. Alright, we shall head off. To down below us. To go talk to someone about how to get somewhere we've already been to. When I could just teleport, but oh well. Where's she at? God, this place is so convoluted when you actually need to go somewhere over here. Alright, we run this way.
We make a right. Head over to this. Then we head down. And then we make a right. I'm going to hit this just because I'm near it. And maybe I want to eventually fish. Maybe this entire character will just drop the story and become a fisherman for the next 300 episodes. You never know. Hello, lady.
You're here about Commodore Reiner's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry board for Aleport. Once you arrive in western Lasnosia, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend.
Alright, take the ferry to Aleport. Did I say Costa del Sol? This ferry is where are you? You're a woman.
This ferry is bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us?
No, not yet, because it says Costa del Sol. Alright. Yes, to Aleport. In western Las Noches. It's probably pirates. Oh, we actually have to go talk to that thing. Hall of Novice recently got updated. Did it? I was actually surprised by how much I enjoyed the finishing in Final Fantasy 15. I platinumed that game. That's the one where you can drive a car, right? And it has one of the biggest bosses I've ever seen. Like you're fighting a literal mountain. What's one? Fuck you. Oh, like real recent. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over here and see if it goes away. It went away. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of Sastasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. Yep, the bro road trip. And you shall need training. We here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith over here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. And that big boss was the last trophy I got. Took me like 40 minutes. Damn! When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of Sastasha Seagrot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Should I actually do this, though? Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of the fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the adventurers... Are you a woman? No, you're a guy. I think. I can't tell. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild,
I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the full exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Do you get anything for this? Oh, I get gauntlets. You know what? I'll do it real quick. I will learn to avoid. Okay. I'm ready. Yes, I am ready to begin. Alright, do the training exercise already. Attack me! Do I gotta attack him? Hit him in the butt. Oh, hello. Get out of it. Yep, so long as the line's not there, it doesn't hurt me. Yep, I'm not reading any of these. I'm just going straight through. This isn't really any type of story or anything. Okay, so there's 8. Alright, I think I can do these real quick. I know the next dungeon is pretty quick, maybe. I still got like 20 minutes or so. Oh, good lord, look at all these. Hold up. I don't use any of these. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it. Do I have a dance at all? There's a dance. What does your dance look like? Is that it? It's just a spin? That is so dumb. What really matters is the specials, which I don't have.
Alright, let's go. Just hit it like that, and then boop. Hooray, I did the thing. What, did the ogre from WoW have a really bad dance move? I can't believe I don't have the victory pose already. I wish I could skip dialogue, but I can't. Where's her big laugh sound? Her happy is a laugh too? Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's a funny dance. Like, why is it funny? Does it just look really bad? You know. Or is it just a funny dance in general? What are we doing? Here, look at me. I know how to play tank. I've tried it at least once. Funny in general. Okay. Which one is this? Is this 4? Alright, what are we doing? Enmity with multiple foes. Whoa, what I got there? I have an AoE. That's what I've been needing. I hope it lets me keep that AoE for this dungeon. There we go. Good God, I've just got some range on it. Dun, dun. Alright, we're on number 5. Alright, yeah, we're halfway through. Thankfully, this does seem to go pretty fast. Why was I in a circle? Hold up. Why does she do that hair thing? Or why does she do like a weird hair thing before she does the pose? Other characters don't, they just pose. Alright, so defend the mage by building up enmity. Oh, I know, it's a healer. Alright, take you out. There we go. I am awesome. Ooh, and I leveled. Nice. I don't know why I didn't do it last time. Huh. What? This isn't a bench? Oh, I can't sit in this? I thought I could sit on that. I'm gonna put that there for now. Waiting for the ability to change my pose. I'm pretty sure that's the resting pose. Or not. Alright, Angry. Have a good one, man. Establish enemy with ranged attacks and defeat all the enemies. Okay. Heal me. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't realize there was a small one under me. Was that from the duty, or did I level up again? I think that's just from the duty. That could also be it, too. Alright, time to get this chest piece. If in a ring, and then we're gonna go do that dungeon. And we're gonna try to do it quickly. Oh wait, no, that is her doing the pose. I can work with that. Does little hair animation, you know, brushing her hair down. Other characters don't do that. Like my other character, they just go straight into the pose. Defeat an enemy while staying alert for reinforcements. Okay. Hey. Yeah, you come here. Let me put on some mitigation. God, they're kicking my ass. Yeah, you leave the healer alone. That's my healer. Alright, let's do the final exercise. Oh. Alright, so it's just me on a lone duty, okay. Oh, I had to talk to him. Stupid. They should have had you in a lock so you don't run away. Whack. Bop. Yeah, you're not doing that move. I'm just waiting to see if any more enemies show up. Dude, they're all throwing fireballs at me. I'm getting tired of it. Lone duty. What the hell did they think that was a good name for it? I don't think that's what it's actually called. That's just what I call it. Oh, we gotta kill this big thing. Okay. I wonder if the kick will do anything. I think it did. Go down already, you big bastard. There we go. Hey, don't follow me. There we go. I got a bunch of new stuff, and I am ready for this dungeon. Alright. I think that was kind of worth it. I'm surprised that's not considered a safe zone. I know in here will be, though. Alright, let's head up to this. I'm going to go a little bit longer just so I can do this. I will continue to starve for your guys' entertainment. No, they're called duties. I just don't know why duty was a good name for what is basically a raid or instance. I don't know. Are you man or woman? I think you're dude. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty, and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality have been seen passing in and out Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyways, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Sorry, I was drinking water. There we go. I now have Duty Finder and Duty Instance and Sestasha. I know how to do it. I know what I'm doing. Please go away. Party event PCs or a party of other people? I'd rather do the other players. Alright, should be 5 minutes or less. I'm a tank, so it should be even quicker. Although, last time I played tank, it did take a little bit of time. Freaking healer is literally, as soon as I press the button, it pops something up. What to do? I could try to level this, but I would need to go somewhere low enough level to do that. Which would be, if I remember right, where it actually is for the best one is like near and outside the horizon. Because that's still the low-level areas over here. It's not even telling me what place I am in line. You know what? Actually, I think I might do the dungeon next time. Yeah, I'll withdraw for now. I'm not sure how much time that I have left. There are people on. Actually, quite a number of people. Good lord, that's a lot of people standing there. What are you guys doing? Who is that? Next episode, though, we will start with the dungeon. And then go on from there, which I think is right into another dungeon. Followed by maybe another dungeon. I don't know. But what I do know is, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to call it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.